peace for Ukraine or Ukraine.
Non-vegan? War? Oh, no sweat. They only just make our world more and more dangerous to live in. So even the moon runs away, the earth stops spinning, the sun is broken almost into pieces with some giant holes, one ripped in its middle 20 times bigger than our planet. What's the problem? Oh, it just might fall to earth. Why? The answer might come too late for you. And or for all of us.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nasze programy oferują wiele języków. Prosimy zobaczyć suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I don't really know what else to say. I'm just glad my dog's back.
Did you think you'd see him?
I didn't know.
Heartwarming reunions between animal people and their human friends. Please continue watching to find out more.
When I made the decision to go vegan, it was because I had a fundamental shift in my mindset. I made a conscious decision that I would not be able to live with myself if I consumed animal products, and I devoted months of mental energy to adapt my lifestyle to this new mindset. Navdeep Singh Khalsa, vegan.
Sincere viewers, the loving inhabitants of the Canary Islands and autonomous community of Spain share this profound message with you. Dios siempre está aquí para ti, which means God is always here for you in Spanish, the official language of the archipelago. My name is Tulia, and I am a vegan black Canarian pig person. We have lived on the Canary Islands for over 4,000 years. Together, let's care for our wondrous planet by living harmoniously with nature and our fellow citizens, regardless of species. Welcome to our show, Heartwarming Reunions between animal people and their human friends. Do you have any idea how much we animal folk love and look up to you? You are God's cherished children, born with the ability to realize how great you are. We are also God's children, but our mission is to bring pure, unconditional love into the world. So when we don't see our human companions for some time, we miss them so much. In today's show, we will feature several stories showing joyful reunions between beloved friends. Let's grab some vegan snacks on a comfy sofa and enjoy these heartwarming stories that showcase an indescribable love between human and animal citizens. In the Chiang Mai province of Thailand, Sang Duen Lek Chai Lert and Derek Thompson run the Elephant Jungle Sanctuary. A video captured the touching moment when Derek began calling his elephant family to greet them after being away from the sanctuary for 14 months. How touching it is to feel their joy in seeing Derek again. Other videos have also captured the love of an elephant people herd for their human body. Do you think humans can befriend the marine people of the sea? Jim Abernathy, a shark people conservationist, has been greeted by Emma, a tiger shark lady, while diving at Tiger Beach in the Bahamas for over 20 years. He first developed a relationship with her when he pulled a hook out of her mouth. Once he realized her gentle demeanor, he began to caress her softly.
I had absolutely no idea that sharks were affectionate creatures.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Jim had not seen his shack lady friend for over a year. In 2021, he went back to see if she remembered him.
The anticipation of having a reunion with a wild animal that you've had a relationship for this many years is so heartwarming.
While out in open waters, Emma was spotted as she began to come closer to see if Jim had returned. Then a beautiful reunion occurred.
I don't know that there are really words to describe what it is like to have a friendship with a wild animal like this.
We animal people never forget the bond we share with the humans who save us. In 1974, Linda Kovner was a 23-year-old graduate assistant. She was asked if she could have 3 chimpanzee individuals who had spent the last 6 years in a lab transition to living in a sanctuary in Florida, United States. For the next 4 years, Linda spent every day with the great ape people in an effort to help them learn to survive and find a life of peace and forgiveness.
Some of the others had never tasted any kind of freedom since they were infants riding on their mother's back, and they had been in these little boxes for years and years.
After moving away from the sanctuary, Linda returned to see her old friends after no interaction for almost 2 decades. 2 of the playful souls remained, and it was immediately clear they did not forget the one who taught them to trust and love humans after being saved from a torturous life long ago.
It's important not just for me, but it's important for all of us as a species to realize that all animals are individuals and they have feelings and thoughts and they suffer the pain and the joy that we do. All of these have gone through such tremendous adversity, and yet they're forgiving and they're whole again.
Would you want to see your best friend one last time? Sheila Marsh had one dying wish: to be reunited with her beloved horse soulmate, Bronwyn, one last time. Sheila had not only raised and cared for Bronwyn for 25 years, but even helped Bronwyn's mother give birth to her. As Sheila's nurses brought her outside in her hospital bed, her family brought Bronwyn to her bedside for a final goodbye. Sheila lit up with joy to see her special friend. Videos show the two affectionately connecting nose to nose.
All the nurses that had come out that was looking after my mum, they was in tears. All the main bosses of the hospital, they come out, they was in tears. I think the only one that didn't cry was my mum because she was so happy.
Just a few hours after saying farewell to Bronwyn, Sheila peacefully passed away.
Don't be near a vegan. You'll be infected by their breathtaking inner and outer beauty.
Cherished viewers, let's pause for a moment to thank God for all the precious animal people that grace our planet, blessing us with their love. We'll return shortly. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our show, Heartwarming Reunions between animal people and their human friends. We all love a touching reunion when it comes to man's best friend. Andy Bachelon was driving his family, including his best dog friend, Tater, to safety during a tornado when a gust flipped the truck. During the chaos, Andy was rushed to the hospital, and Tater frantically ran from the scene. Sadly, Andy thought he had lost Tater, whom he considers a son. 2 days later, Andy returned to the site of the incident. And guess who was there patiently waiting for his human death? Tater!
I don't really know what else to say. I'm just glad my dog's back.
Did you think you'd see him?
I didn't know.
I am sure you join me in shedding a tear after that touching story. These videos show how important the loyal animal people are to their human companions and vice versa. We sincerely pray the day will come when humans can cherish all of God's creation and coexist harmoniously. Then the lion will lay down with the lamb, as mentioned in the Holy Bible. It is estimated that 80 billion of my extended family on land are mercilessly slaughtered for human consumption each year. In the ocean it's even worse, so much that is measured by weight at around 150 million tons per year. How is this sustainable? No wonder some species are being lost forever and our world is in crisis. We animal co-inhabitants try to warn humans, but people are blind to our message. What can we do? It is clear that human beings love their children. We see how you embrace, educate, and care for them so delicately. You forsake your lives for your children, sometimes working multiple jobs to give them the best life possible. We also have children and care for them no less than you. Unless people change their eating habits and adopt a plant-based vegan lifestyle, we, you and I and our families have uncertain futures. As proof of the divine intelligence of animal people, please watch on to see how grateful the cow, chicken, pig, turkey, and other animal people are when you save them from a life of misery and torture. Free at last, living in peace and dignity, they can best be described as bundles of love.
Hi, my name is Mason. This is my chicken.
Mason and Snowflake, the chicken person, are inseparable buddies. Each day, the chicken individual patiently waits for Mason to come home from school. Once they are finally together, they share a big hug and cuddle, expressing how much they miss each other. If you want to see more from this dynamic duo, check out their YouTube page, Mason and Lovebird, which has over 319,000 subscribers. Francisco, a bull person, was saved from an animal people dairy industry just before he was about to be sent to the slaughterhouse. Now, he can't wait to see his best friend, Luisa, vegan, who affectionately calls him a one-ton baby. When they meet, he runs up to her, waiting for a big hug and a nice cuddle. What a cute guy! Some reunions stretch beyond time and are felt directly within the soul. Todd Friedman, vegan, was touring an animal people livestock factory which was previously a large operation where animal victims were raised, killed, and then served as food. As Todd looked around, he saw blood-stained walls, decomposing bird people, and previously used bone saws. However, through all this darkness, something remarkable happened. Todd found a 4-month-old piglet trapped in a holding pen, without fresh food, water, or his mother in sight. Todd intuitively, immediately knew the name of the big person and that he was not living without him.
The minute I laid eyes on him, I said, "Oh, hi, Arthur." I knew from that second that he is going to be with me forever. It was instant. I just loved him so much, like already.
That day would change both of their lives, as well as many others. Todd ended up purchasing that factory. he transitioned a once feared, violent, and dark place to a home filled with light and love by establishing Arthur's Acres Animal Sanctuary. Today, a whole host of our animal family live alongside Arthur in a life filled with sunshine, open fields, and compassion. Todd said meeting Arthur that day was a sign and inspiration to purchase the property and start the sanctuary.
You're out. Peace.
God bless you, Todd Friedman, for considering the lives of us big folk and so many of our broader family. We also thank the many humans around the world that have gone vegan to save millions upon millions of lives. For acknowledging our right to live, please accept a big wet nose big person kiss to say thanks.
Vegans, love of heaven.
Distinguished viewers, thank you for your company today for our show. Up next is Master Reminisces, Part 2 of 4, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May all animal people and humans soon live in a world free of violence and unnecessary suffering.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AW.